What it do? It's your girl Freddy Hefner with On the One. Yes, loving it. Check me out. Yeah.
Okay, so for those that don't know, who is Freddy Hefner?
Basically, Freddy Hefner is a girl who is like half classy and half, little like rough around the edges, like a diamond in the rough. Mm-hmm. And Freddy just basically stands for nobody expecting me to actually become a rapper or a singer throughout high school and stuff like that. So I named myself Freddy because it was like a boy name on a girl, and it reminded me of like the metaphor of the serial killer Freddy Krueger, because he's like, killing people when they sleep. When they sleep on you, you get murked. Like, that's how I thought about it. So I was like, I'll just be Freddy. Like, that's cute. And
right.
So my homegirl named me that when we was freestyling. She was like, you need a boy name. And then I was like, okay, cool. So I took that. And Hefner just came in college because I'll be around a bunch of fly girls.
Okay, so I recently listened to your latest mixtape, Good Luck Too. And I have to say I really did like it. You got some nice ones on there. Okay. But you gotta break some things down for me, right?
Okay.
So on Rider, which will be your next single, you started off with Just Living Baby. And you have the little skit where she's like, if you see it, whatever.
She's fucking on her baby daddy. She fucking her up on side. We in the mall yesterday. This bitch sees her. I'm like, bitch, there she go. I'm all excited like, oh, they finna fight. This bitch goes up to her and says, so did y'all fuck or not? Bitch, suck her motherfucking ass.
Is that a part of the definition of a rider, or can you give us the definition of a rider?
The definition of a rider is just staying down no matter where the road goes or what the course, what's happening on course. Mm-hmm. Like, you just staying on course with your plans, your plots. It don't even have to be a guy for real. It's like just being down and being a rider. Like, that's what Good Luck 2 is in a whole. It's the story of a down ass bitch.
Right.
Sorry.
No, because I was like, all these songs.
Every song is like, that's a message behind, like, just being down and dedicated to your hustle and whatever you do, So that's a rider.
Right. Mm-hmm. So because there's also other songs, and I'm like, this girl, she hold it down. So are you okay with your man cheating, or if it's like, you like, I'm gonna stay down? Because I was listening to it, I was like, this is so like 90s. Like,
right.
You know how back in the 90s, the girls would be like, especially that one song where like, he's mine, you may have had him once,
but I got him all the time.
And I was like, that's such a 90s mindset. So are you kind of like, I want to say, in a sense, paying homage to older?
Yeah, I basically have like that's the one I grew up, Mm-hmm. So that is in my music like automatically. But I just have been, brought up around women who just believe that still having your confidence at 110% is just like everything you need. Right. So that's how I deal with anything that's like, trying to bring my confidence level down. I just look into my work of art, and myself, and I just be like, you know what? This is me, and I'm bomb, and it doesn't matter what you do, because if you want to go, I can find another you, so it's nothing. Like, yeah.
And then speaking of the 90s, you also sampled Tupac on the intro. So is he one of your musical influences, and who are some of your musical influences?
Yeah, Tupac is one of my musical influences, but more so than musical, he's just like one of my influences as a person. He's like really dope. I enjoy his interviews sometimes more than his music. I'm not gonna lie. But Destiny's Child, that's like my main influence from forever.
Michelle included.
And Latoya and Latavia. Like they was writers, but then they fell off. Fell off the boat. So, but all of them, I look up to them. Like, still, Latoya, I look up to her. She doing her thing. Latavia got her shit getting together. So, those just been my girls forever. I always emulated them when I was young, coming up. So, I would have to say them mostly out of anybody. It's other people, sprinkled in there, like Missy and Jay-Z, but it's just mainly Destiny's Child. I know that sounds crazy. I'm Destiny's Child.
Bye. Okay, so you also have to explain the come up movement and what that means.
Okay, so the come up is, I made that song in New York because the struggle life is so real out there. So it was just like, okay, what can this song be about? And I was just thinking, like, what are you going through at the time? And I'm like, I'm trying to come up, I'm trying to get rich right now. You know, I'm trying to make money, I'm trying to live off of what I enjoy doing, and I don't want to work for anybody else. I want to work for myself.
Right.
So that's how the come up came about. And I was like, you know, I know a lot of people feel like this. So I was like, I'm just going to make an anthem for everybody who feels like that. And it just started to become a movement as well as a song. So my music, like I have a song, Imaginary Friend, and it's a Biggie sample, Biggie Smalls in Total. And that song is so Brooklyn, it's so bomb. So like I would definitely say that New York has influenced my music. I talk about New York in my music. Future, we're working on Good Luck 3. Good Luck 2 is now being circulated, you know, and Good Luck 3 is going to have more features. It's going to be a EP. It's going to be shorter, step.
Weave or natural?
Weave.
Single or in a relationship?
In a relationship, I ain't gonna lie.
I couldn't give a care, cause we've been going hard, now it's time to celebrate. I be on my hustle like every single day, so